Alright guys, I'm gonna hit you with a really fast intro. I've been seeing no guides on this, and the guides that I have seen are really shitty, and they've been confusing me more than helping me. So this is a guide made by me soloing the dungeon, alright? Maybe that'll help get your confidence up a little. It's actually a really easy dungeon, especially with friends, and if you coordinate well, you can get through it super fast. I'm just gonna be showing you how to go through it, copy where I go, copy what I do, use it to see the monsters, attack patterns, and all of that. This doesn't show you how to get through floor 2, only floor 1. Okay, so this first part is just me loading in and spawning in. Obviously, you have to go to the diver's camp or the diver's outpost, castle light, whatever you want to call it, and you have to talk to the girl in the back with the super futuristic circle thing to go down into floor 1 of layer 2. All right, this is post Gilbert here. I actually put a bunch of objectives that you guys can use as guidelines for your friend group or whoever you're running the layer 2 dungeon with. Um, they're just guidelines, but if you follow them, they can save you a lot of time. That's what my friend group designed them around. But yeah, just take note of those, I guess. So you're gonna see me spawn in here, and the first thing I do is I turn around and I go to the cliffside without any plants. I start climbing up the mountain, and then I make the little jump you see there. And then I head over to where you see this hut, I climb over the hut, and then you get this key. This key actually allows you to open the door below where there are plants on the cliffside. So you're gonna see I glide down, and then I just walk over. Usually for this part, I have one friend go through, and that friend is able to get the key, and the other friends will just open the door and go ahead. But in this case, obviously I'm doing it solo, so this is gonna be a lot slower. I've gotten done with the boss 10 minutes before we had to go up. It was a really good run. Usually I assign roles to my teammates. Someone's gonna resonate or use the spear. Someone's gonna go up and talk to the NPCs. Someone's gonna fight the boss, start the generator, etc. But what you just saw there is me running past. It's pretty easy to follow the directions. I'm not gonna really say the directions. You guys can kind of use this video as a guide, but the wind will always be blowing at you the way it blew at me. I'm not saying directions because direction could be relative to the direction that you are facing. So just take note, that's always the way the wind blows, how you see it in my video. You can slide down the slope right here, and if you slide down it fast enough, you won't have to wait for the wind. It saves you a good amount of time. As you can see, I'm making my way up to a cave where there are spikes. You're gonna see in this recording, I trigger the spikes, I step back out for a second, and I go up. This is going to be the boss that you fight before you're able to activate the generator. What that does is the generator allows you to actually enter into the mine shaft, right? Now, this boss is pretty easy for a build like mine. But the boss's attacks are also very readable. You should be able to do this with just 2 people, maybe 1 person, right? If they're pretty good, if they have a pretty solid build. Alright, I'm not going to waste your time. I'm going to speed up the rest of the fight. You can see how slow it is. Remember, 1 to 2 people. You can have other friends run to the places that I run to. Think of them as like objectives, right? So kill the boss, start the generator. This is one of them. You probably want to assign 1 or 2 people in your friend group to do this. The rest of this footage right here, you're going to see is me climbing up. I have a high agility build, but you just go along the edge here, climb up. I actually stare down on it right there. You kind of see where to go. And you start the generator by pressing E. You can just fall down. There's a bounder that spawns here, so be fast. Just like get in, start it, get out. And then I'm also going to speed up the journey back. You already know how the wind blows. Okay, so you're gonna make a right here, and this is the way that the wind blows here. This is where you actually touch the lantern and it gets rid of all the parasites. The parasites are the white orbs, alright? That's not snow. That kills you. It will insta-kill you, okay? So you need to watch out for that. Also, if you're wondering why the fog isn't so thick, it might look thicker for you. That's because you actually will learn how to get a talent card that removes some of the fog for you. Right, I'm just gonna run by these. This was a stupid choice by me. Usually you'll kill them, but I just kind of wanted to get this done with as fast as possible. Because honestly, I just want to go to bed. Luckily enough, I have a healing build. I would have died right here had I not had a healing build. But pretty much you just want to fight the wind. And I'll speed this up for you real quick. And I'll show you where you should jump down. Okay guys, so I was about to die right here, so I actually just rushed and jumped down. But you see in that top left corner, you're actually supposed to just climb up there. I didn't do that. I actually fell down and almost died, right? So other than that, you're just going the direction that I just went. Even if you were to climb up and then jump down to the left, you'll see a part there where you can jump down. Alright, so right here you're going to see me trigger the spike traps. Literally almost died again. God bless this healing build. It saved me so much. Alright. But once you're done with that, you're just going to want to follow my directions. You're going to see that I actually made a mistake in the directions. I was trying to like skip a step. I was trying to skip activating the spear. Instead of editing it out, I'm just gonna keep it all in so you know that I did this in one go and that it is possible. Alright, but you're gonna see me fall down a pit trap that is intentional. You want to fall down the pit trap right where you saw me at in the entrance. You're gonna want to jump on these rocks. Beware, they do break after you jump on them. And you're just gonna want to follow my directions. There are spikes on the ceiling here. And you're just gonna want to run down these stairs. A bunch of Grouper Globblers or whatever come and attack you. I was being an idiot here. They have like actual no stun. But you actually just want to climb out. Unless you want the chest, they do drop a chest. If you have two people down there, I guess I would go for the chest. But then you climb up these stairs. And a lot of people get lost right here. This is where a ton of people, even my friends, get mixed up. It's ruined some runs that we've had. It cost us like actually up to 5 minutes trying to like find people. We have our runner who's supposed to do the gobbledopper run or whatever you call those things, the chompers. And let's see. So you just go up there. You saw where I went. All right, just follow those directions. This is a pitfall. You want to stick to the right side. The right side will not collapse under you. You should be able to just run across it, but maybe your character is like extra fat or something. You should recognize this is the same place that we were just at the top. You actually just climbed up a layer of that maze. And then you're just going to want to climb up here, turn around, and you're going to want to jump across that little edge or that segment right there. I almost forgot the button on this door. Yeah, so you do that. There's actually a lantern right behind the door. Right there. You should probably clear your parasites before going and fighting the boss. From what I can tell, if you're fighting the boss, you don't die to parasites. But I wouldn't risk it, honestly. You're going to want to just skip that guy and talk to the guy in the very back. This guy, he gives you the fog talent card. You'll see less fog if you talk to him. Then you're going to want to go talk to the guy sitting by the gate. And yeah, he's just going to open all of like the blue blocked off gates for you. Then you're going to want to jump back down. As you can see, I glide down here. And you're going to want to go back the way you came, right? And that's where you have to like jump up and climb up that little parasite thing. You're going to want to jump over that, right? The first way, the first time. And then you're going to want to go through this little cave entrance. Don't talk to that guy right there. He's going to strong left you off and kill you, all right? It's not cool. I talked to him. My friends told me not to. I made the same mistake. But yeah, this is the Gobbledanger thing, the chase. Anyways, these things, just dodge all of them, right? And then keep running. It's the most boring part. And then all of this stuff falls under you. Don't be slow. You will literally just die. I mean, no pressure, guys, but no, actually, just don't choke. It's pretty easy not to get stuck under. You just run past all the big buff dudes and keep climbing. I'm not gonna keep saying keep climbing. You get the idea, dude. Just keep going. Did I scare you guys? Anyways, what I was trying to actually tune in to say here is that you should probably have one person do this. If you go into the boss room to spawn the blood guy chase, you don't need more than one person to do it. It actually teleports you to him. In this case, my case, you don't see that happen because I'm soloing him. I know, guys, I'm so cool. But I guess this is the part where I'll just be annoying and give you a bunch of tips and tricks. Okay. But yeah, just take note, I guess. Also, if you were wondering, that was not my editing. This is actually just the shitty voice record online thing that I'm using. It just sped that up for no reason. But anyways, down to actual business. All of his attacks have unique sound cues like that. I recommend just dodging all of them. If you don't have ghosts, then what are you doing? Either way, they're all actually really slow. The biggest thing that I can mention, this boss might seem hard, but really, the goal is to not focus on attack, right? Getting his vessels or his containers for blood are not the most important thing. You just want to keep an eye on him. You'll see me doing that in this video. You're easily able to react and easily able to avoid a lot of his attacks if you just pay attention. Overall, this is way easier with a lot of people. From what I can tell, his HP doesn't scale with more people. It's just like, I don't know. He seemed like relatively the same difficulty soloing him and with like a group of people. Like his health did not change. I swear, but unless it goes up by an insignificant amount. Either way, you're just going to keep on paying attention to his attacks. I recommend staying moving because that one attack, the little fire eruption, that isn't so fun to try and parry. When you see spikes falling from the ceiling, stay in the outer circle. You'll see, probably notice the pattern. They don't fall there, right? So when you hear crumbling, just move to the outer circle. Super easy. You can see this. You can see me doing this right here. I'm almost done with the tips, honestly. I'll tune in whenever like a phase change happens or anything significant happens. But overall, you're just gonna want to keep on fighting him, not get hit by spikes like I did. So yeah, peace. Okay guys, here's like an actually important phase change. So you have the ceiling crumbling. This just means that there aren't going to be any more spikes. You're in the end game, alright? If you've made it here, you're pretty much just going to win. Okay guys, another actually important phase change. So, this is the most annoying phase, but also kind of the easiest phase. He just starts floating and killing himself! Wow guys, I know some real amazing shit that come up here at Deepwoken Incorporated. Anyways, he can still attack you in this form. Just keep holding F. That's like the most important thing to note. He can't keep attacking you. Those two things. Hold F, he can keep attacking you. He'll just kill himself. Literally, just block. I got an obfuscation great sword thing, or Kyrie's Cleave, or whatever you call it. Pretty good loot, generally. I think I've gotten 2 enchants off it so far. But yeah, that's it solo. As I said, this is not a floor 2. Floor 2 is a completely different story. They're like these Stone Knights. You probably need at least 3 people with pretty good builds to make it to the next layer. I'm having some lag issues with just on my side, or I don't know, maybe it's just because I use like a shitty laptop. I shoot to 10k ping whenever I try to do that. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope this like actually helped you. I know that this is a pretty long video, but at the same time, you could just watch this to a T and just copy it. Anyways, I appreciate you guys if you made it to the end. I know I could have definitely like cut a lot of parts out and I probably left a lot of stuff out, but I wanted to be as in depth with this as possible. Um, if you guys want to see a video of me and my friends running through it, please let me know. I can kind of give you an idea of how we assign positions and what we do. Honestly, not everyone survives. Only the builds with healing on it really survive. But yeah, thanks for watching.